missed it in fog, like no one even saw him, but he got hit by a tornado from Invoker, and then he got hit by a black hole, and then he gets rooted, and then he gets like Rubik's stun. It was so, and he gets he also gets vacuum. He never got the off. It's still not off CD.
I feel you've got to feel bad for them. I mean, it's a pretty much a table flipping rage moment there. But it looks like we're gonna have Shadow Fiend try and push this top tower. That's the Rubik's here, not Rubik, rather Dark Series here. In fact, Ogama's still kind of squishy. They could try and take him out, especially with a bear. Can the bear get his rots? Can he get the roots? Can he get the roots here? It looks like it's possible. Wisp is coming in though. He's going to try and help him out here. Templar Assassin gets the stun on the bear. Counterport coming in though from the Radiant side. Will be... Oh, no, wait a minute. Looks like they are going to get this. Roots get proc there on the Wisp. Wisp gets taken out. They will manage to bring down Disruptive Tornado through. Going to dispel the spells. Going to dispel there on Templar Assassin. She's going to pop out a meld. No, that's Rubik's meld. Never mind. She pops her own meld. But Iron Shell and a bear is not good news for her. There we go. Just slowly burn it down.
He goes Maelstrom, but he is going to get the Radiance. So I've never seen this before.
Yeah, I mean, I guess A is well known for this, just building all sorts of random crap there on his Spirit Bear. I mean, it's just casual relic, just pick it up because you can. But yeah, it looks like you'll get the Radiance.
Maelstrom is one of the most cost-effective items in the game, so I mean, I'm not gonna fault him for getting that.
I mean, just in fact, he's put it on himself there.
The relic? Oh, that's because it's sending his bear back to heal.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think he should have gave himself the Maelstrom as well if he's gonna send his bear to heal. He does have the slot for it, but I mean, whatever. Who cares? Doesn't matter.
And he's just going to teleport that back out in a second. Now the defense being mounted here by the Pulse team. They do need to try and stay this up if they can, of course. It is getting fairly close to Radiance time. In fact, oh, it's done. There we go.
Yeah, and he bought a flash for himself with the bear too. So that's good pluck. And it's going to be full extra. Whoa! What?
And they know it. They know it too. Wisp with a big play is going to land in a hell of a deny there. Don't know how he managed to sneak that one in. Meanwhile, though, that said, things are looking fairly grim for Pulse. They're going to, of course, they're going to lose a lot of versatility here. Templar Assassin, she's going to lose access to a blink. Going to lose a lot of refraction charges at a distance now as well. The Radiance, it's very frustrating from the lone druid for her. I feel bad.
Yeah, he's not doing really well this game. He pulled middle against them, they ganked him, and now he's been dying a lot. 4 deaths on TA, the highest deaths on his team.
Okay, Twitch stream has gone down. Let me have a look. It should be back. Oh no, it's popped back up there. I don't know why.
No, for me.
Yeah, no, Twitch. I'm honestly, it's League of Bloody Legends. Every time they do a tournament, Twitch just streams lag, drop. We lose access to low resolutions. I hate the League of Legends tournament with undying passion. That said, Snaking about to die. There we go, Snaking picked off.
Yeah, AI is using the Midas on his bear. Does he? He has to know, right? That you don't get experience if you use Midas on the bear. Does he? I guess he just doesn't care. He's level 16 now.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not sure what he did early game. I didn't watch him early game.
Fairly sure it was on himself, except for if he was going for a fight. Well, I can check it.
Well,
later.
he just used it right now, like in neutrals. There's no team fight, but I believe AUI knows a lot of mechanics, so there's no way he doesn't know this. I think he just doesn't care right now. He's already level 16.
So screw it, he's got the thing that matters, of course, level 3 up. Once you get that with the synergy, he does become incredibly tanky. That said, though, it looks like Fog's still in the mid lane, has picked up his 4-staff there. See Shadow Fiend working, I assume that is working towards, that Mithril Hammer is going to go towards a BKB. As unfortunately, Nima leaves his junk lying around, and they will pick it up for free gold, free experience. So it looks like the Spirit Bear, they're just going to be doing a little bit of remote farming. Meanwhile, as it looks like Bonsai's on the top lane. Has got his mech done, of course. We'll just be trying to get the farm happening. As it looks like he's doing the ancients again. Yes, he is starting to stack those ancients again. Haste Rune, oh, not even bottled there. Gonna just pick it up straight away. Rubik gonna grab that. Looks like they are. You know, Bear still doing a bit of remote farming. In fact, he's just leaving the Bear up here just to annoy Templar Assassin as well as do a bit of farming. I hear a glimpse. So what was that? Somebody got glimpsed.
Yeah, it was the Rubik got glimpsed, but he has a haste rune, so he's like, whatever.
He does not even care. Disruptive carrying a pair of smokes there because you can. I see the Ogre Club picked up there by Shadow Fiend as well. Looks like he's working towards that BKB definitely. And there we go. Dignitas after those last couple of fights back to where they feel they should be. And definitely got hairy for them for a few seconds. They're almost down to equilibrium in terms of gold. 5k advantage to them now though, and also a 5k experience lead. Have managed to bring back that deficit. But in Pulse's shoes right now, if you were in Pulse's shoes, Envy, what would you do to try and turn this around?
Their lineup's really weird, so it's hard for me to say. We don't play like that lineup ever, but I mean, honestly, they have to hope that Dignitas has to overextend like they have been doing. Because if Dignitas goes 5-man Dota, they don't have enough push to split push and keep Dignitas away. So yeah, but like they can split push top right now and try to get a top tower, but it's too late already. They're already hitting the mid tower with all 5.
So they're just going to gun for this though, as it looks like they're going to lose the bird there, just get picked off. And this bear is just shredding these heroes. You saw Wisp almost lose half his health just to the bear alone. Bear though, he's going to get taken out there. We're going to move no money, but here we go. Can we get a black hole? It doesn't go for the black hole. Couldn't quite get the angle he wanted on it. And of course has to worry about the Beastmaster telekinesis down region. The ult down for Disrupted, not doing a whole lot there. Kinetic Field is going to bench to catch the Enigma there. There we go. Requiem being popped off by the Shadow Fiend as he dies. The half strength one. Not really doing a whole lot in the end though. The pipe was popped. They had so much magic resistance available to them. And it looks like Snaking and his team are just going to steamroll in here. Darkseid's wall is down. Not in the best positions, but still. The battle cry there on the bear. Once again, there's that raw. Who picked up the Reaver?
Oh no, that's a Alacrity bear.
Oh yes, Alacrity bear. It's just something. First saw this in the hands of the Chinese, where they just spam Alacrity on the bear and then stand back and let the bear push it a distance. They throw in a lot of other minions as well, the Necromnica minions, as well as because they're on a Beastmaster aura there and his pets. It's really, really effective. And so the Alacrity bear, in fact, did go and try and kill Beastmaster here. He'd chase. If he procs roots, it might happen. Vacuum back could happen. Pops the mech as well. Will manage to escape.
Happening.
I mean, let's be honest. He's had enough bullshit roots this game already. I think he's had enough to last him.
Yeah, he has. So whenever they gank him, he roots the Wisp.
Oh, I feel bad for Wisp. But there we go. Now the tower's being torn down here.
Bear. He shouldn't feed that bear.
Yeah, you're right.
That bear, they can get the Radiance. I mean, they can get Roshan right now. Okay, that's good. They didn't feed it. But you saw that team fight. Like the Shadow Fiend and TA just instantly killed the first bear. And had they not gave away their lead, I think they would have easily killed the bear in these team fights. But now, after diving repeatedly and dying a lot, and it's not happening right now.
There we go. Looks like Templar Assassin going to go to town there on Darkseid. Malefico popped down on her. Meanwhile, the bear going to town there. Wagamama though being teleported out by Wisp, but he'll be back in a second with just a Wisp for a bit of free food. Although it looks like they're more interested in TA. Vacuum back into trouble. The Disruptor throw out his ult. Not going to save him there. Or will it? No, the Kinetic Field will save him. No, blink over the top by Enigma, managing to clean him up there. And Wisp somehow managing to escape. Attention there, and will manage to walk. Oh no, bear tether! Just escaping. To say those roots, if those roots had procced, although of course the tether will allow him to go through it, and he is using the Midas on the bear to just not give a damn. Just says, you know what, screw it. Don't need the experience. I'm harmed as hell already. Enigma though still doesn't actually has got 2.2k in the bank there. Probably just going to pick up some nice little items there for himself. I mean, he could just pick up some basic utility items for his team as well. I mean, we could even see King J's Refresher. I love that. The Refresher Enigma, so devastating. That said, this game is pretty much done and dusted. You see the bear now giving chase once again. Tornado as well. Wisp being picked up by EMP being tossed down. And Wagamama unable to save his team here. But Envy, do you think that anything could have been done better to like basically save this game from the beginning besides CSing better in the lane?
Actually, at one point, Post had the advantage experience-wise by a lot, just because the Dignitas was doing a lot of random dives and they kept dying. And had they just kept the lead and just kept farming and trying to go for good pickoffs, then I think they would have had a better shot at this game. But they started doing their own random dives. You saw like TPing into the secret shop, and like that was really weird and stuff like that, and kept costing them a lot of deaths. Maybe they could have went for Roshan. They could have went for more pressure in multiple lanes instead of trying to constantly fight, because they never won any of those fights. And Dignitas has a team fight-oriented lineup. But yeah, like once you gave the advantage away to Dignitas, it's really difficult for I mean, it's hard for Dignitas to mess up because they have a 5-man Dota strategy. If you just stay as 5 after you have the advantage, like you're not gonna make any mistakes.
This is definitely true. Now, I've got to say though, Dignitas though, they have played, I mean they played shockingly in sort of the mid game there, did give away a lot of kills. That said though, they stepped things back up, and I mean Dota is definitely a game of capitalising on any mistakes. So a lot of people accuse people of making throws, being a game of throws, but that said, you know, people make mistakes, and part of the game is to capitalise on any mistake made. So I mean Dignitas, they made their own, of course Pulse jumped on them, but at the same time when Pulse screwed up, they did jump on them right back and maintain their lead. But that said, this will be a 2-0 sweep there for Dignitas. Of course, do keep in mind the Pulse are playing, or were playing with stand-ins tonight. Didn't have Mini. Of course, Mini is their primary. I mean, maybe this is why the drafts were so freaking random. It's because Mini is generally their drafter, and they don't share drafting. They don't share drafting duties, so I don't know.
No, the drafts are always random.
Alright then.
so random.
Well, I mean, if you're swinging like a drunken boxer, it's hard to anticipate what the hell's going. Anyway, though, I'm sorry, Eternal Envy. I want to thank you for coming on the show. Really a pleasure to have you here. And I mean, if you want to come on and co-cast anytime, feel free.
Yeah, but today we're supposed to practice, but Aki got sick, so instead of playing, guess I'm doing this.
It's important research. Important research. I mean, it looks like, if you give Dignitas an easy bait, they'll take it.
Yeah. I wouldn't use that in our game plan though. I was like, okay guys, let's bait and he's gonna dive or tower and we're gonna counter game.
I don't know, come on, what was that whole Furion in the Roshan pit? What was that, if not a bait?
Oh, okay, that was a bait. That's a different type of, that's a more epic type of bait.
That was definitely a hell of a show.
I don't expect Dignitas to make the same mistake after, like, this game they won, sure, but I'm sure they're gonna look back and go, okay, that dive was stupid, and they're not gonna do that again in the future, so.
I want to quickly, whose plan was that bait? Who was the mastermind behind it?
S4 came up with the plan like a long time ago, but we never well, it was just me and him at that point. Like everyone else wasn't even on the team yet. That was like months ago, and we never planned on using it ever, like because it's such a risky strategy. But during the finals, EG stole our strategy the first game, and we're like, okay, these guys are stealing our strategy. Let's try to like change the game up. So we decided to do some crazy strategy. It took us like hours like of debating how to like do it properly. Well, not hours, but like the long wait time between. Yeah, we were just like having fun thinking of like how to perfect it and stuff.
Anyway, again, thank you for coming on the show. I will have to go now. I've got to go and interview Snaking or someone for Dignitas. But again, if you're ever free, I love co-casters, having them whenever I can.
Alright, thank you for having me.
I'll talk to you later, man.